Time now for the final round of the Demon Tweaks Yokohama Classic Stock Catch Championship, and you may remember that this was wrapped up by Lee Scott last time out at Donington Park. Yesterday, that man, car number 6, Andy Philpotts, took his very first win in the championship, and boy was he delighted with that one. It was really hard fought because the very experienced Matt Rosier was on his hatchback almost race long. So on pole position today, alongside him on the front row of the grid is Andrew Lightstead. Row 2 is that man Matt Rosier and Imran Khan, who missed the last meeting at Donington Park. Lights out, away we go then at Cadwell. 13 minutes plus 1 lap of racing ahead of us, and track conditions just having improved a little bit further since that last race. It's a good start from Rosier then. He's tucked in behind Philpotts as they go up to Coppice Corner for the first time. A very good field of the pre-92 stock catch cars, and Matt Rosier's got the lead of the race there, away from Andy Philpotts around the outside at Coppice Corner. That was a very good move indeed. He's cemented it through the first part of the double right-hander at Charlie's as well. So it's Rosier leading straight away. He lost out by a quarter of a second yesterday. He's already got more than that in hand over Philpotts in second place here, and up to third place has gone that grey and orange 205 of Matthew Stubbington. He finished 4th yesterday, an excellent result for him, running 3rd today as Imran Khan tries to take a place away from Andrew Lightstead. Rosier then heading to the foot of the mountain then. Stubbington now up to second position. Down to third has gone Philpotts, trying to go around the outside of him. At the bottom of the mountain goes Andrew Lightstead. He's going to have the inside line for the right hand part of it, but there's contact, and that sends Philpotts sideways, and he's collected Imran Khan as well. Philpotts, yesterday's race winner, comes off worst of that. He's on the very wet grass where there's not much traction, and I think he's going to have to rejoin right at the back of the field. After that spin, contact there from Andrew Lightstead, who was trying to forge his way through on the inside through the second part of the left and right at the mountain. There's Lightstead, you can see, in 3rd position, just ahead of Lee Scott in 4th. That's Matthew Stubbington coming through in 2nd place, just in front of us there. Stubbington from Norwich. Doesn't do all of the races, but this is as good as I can remember him going. Lightstead there in the number 79 car, who has won classic stock catch races in the past. Stubbington's lost a little bit of ground now. Dan Gibson, who really has come on very strongly this season, hasn't always backed that up really with the results his pace has deserved. He's next in that group, and then at the back of that trio is Derek Rosier. That's Matt's dad. Matt, of course, still in the lead of the race. So you've got 205 GTI, Fiesta XR2, 205 GTI. 205 is going pretty well here at Cadwell Park today. Perhaps this is a circuit that's more well suited to them. We should have thought about having a look at Dan Gibson, who led a race at Donington Park and ended up taking 1 podium finish away from that particular weekend, which is his first podium in the Classic Stock Catch Championship. That very nicely turned out. Ford Fiesta XR2. Stubbington though, trying to defend here and going wide, and was there a little bit of contact there? I fear there might have been, and that's put Gibson on the grass, and he just nerves the barrier. I think there was just the slightest little bit of contact there from Derek Rosier, not intentional I don't think. That's just put Dan Gibson off the circuit, and now is at 90 degrees to the track, nosing into the barriers. Marshall's going to assist him. Is he going to be able to restart as Keith Morgan goes through in the Suzuki Swift, just ahead of Andy Philpotts, you can see there on his recovery drive. Gibson's race might be over there. Here's the race leader then, Matt Rosier. He has pulled away from the rest of the field here. And off goes Andrew Lightstead. Lightstead was in 2nd position, but he's spun it away at Charlie's. Possibly an aptly named corner there. He's going to go right the way back down the order. 69 is Phil Wilson. He's doing battle with the 22 car of Ryan Lowry. Got the slightly more modern XR2i of Lowry there. As now this battle continues, but it's just the 205s that are left of Stubbington and Derek Rosier, who's got a little bit more pace up the park straight. He's going to be on the inside line for Park Corner, and I think Derek Rosier is going to make that move stick. So Derek Rosier, car number 7, goes up into 3rd position then, ahead of Matthew Stubbington. So Stubbington's hopes of a rare podium have evaporated, it would seem. But Rosier spins it! I think Stubbington just had to get off the gas there a moment just to wait and see where Rosier was going. They both continue, but Rosier now ahead. Mervyn Beckett in the number 32 Vauxhall Nova. That's the car that won the championship last year in the hands of Damien Cottrell, and the year before in the hands of Pip Hammond. And Phil Potts on his recovery drive is trying to get up into what would be 7th position, I think, here. Andrew Thorpe in the yellow Fiesta is also involved, making their way under the comoil.com bridge through the left-hander at Coppice. Beckett ran a little bit wide there, did he? And yes, Phil Potts can go through around the outside, going into Charlie's corner, and so Phil Potts now goes up to 7th. Here's Matt Rosier though, turning his way through Mansfield, out on his own, almost 10 seconds clear of Lee Scott in 2nd position. Up towards the mountain section he goes for the final time in this race. About to crest that famous hill now. Car goes a bit light over the top. Imran Khan, you can see there, he's in 6th place. 7th was the Andy Philpotts car. This battle's still going on for 8th and 9th. Is it going to be Mervyn Beckett, who's won the novice championship this year in his first year of car racing, or Andrew Thorpe? That remains to be settled, but this man, Matt Rosier, takes the victory, and it's his 2nd of the season, having won earlier on in the year at Rockingham. Lee Scott, the champion, comes home in 2nd position, the man from Basildon. This battle's still to be sorted out then. It's the Nova against the Fiesta, and Andrew Thorpe's not given up here. Headlamps on the Nova. Less than a car length between them. Just up ahead you've got Andy Philpotts, who's taken a lot of time out of Imran Khan in 6th position on this final lap, but I don't think he's quite going to catch him. No, he's not. So a flash of the headlamps from Imran Khan, who was compromised, as was Philpotts with that first corner incident. And in the background you can see it is just Beckett that holds on from Thorpe. These are the results then, and a win for Matt Rosier by nearly 10 seconds over Lee Scott, with Matt's dad Derek taking 3rd position. In the championship, Lee Scott finished the year with 282 points, Matt Rosier 235, and the driver's driver of the year, Imran Khan, was 3rd on 183.
Matt Rosier, a victory there for the Classic Stock H. Was that a nice win for you?
Oh, it was a brilliant win.
Not much pressure today, but your 2nd victory of the year.
I managed to get into the lead and then just got into a rhythm and kept it going and managed to keep out of trouble. There was some oil down over the circuit which caught a few people out, but I managed to avoid it and yeah, just drive to a win, I suppose. You back for more races next year? Definitely back. It's one of the best series to race in the UK.
Well done, Lee, 2nd place there for you. You've already wrapped up the championship. Nice way to end the year.
Yeah, I'm thrilled with the result. It's been a great day, yeah.
And you're back next year to try and retain it?
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to running number 1 on the car.
Well done, Lee.
Thank you.